Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat, sa ating mga manonood, and welcome to Jamey Iris TALK TV, kung saan pag-uusapan po natin ang latest travel guidelines, protocols, as well as current events. Now, to all foreign national, this video will be in Tagalog, and if you would want to know more about this topic, I had prepared a video for you that is in the English language. So please watch that video so that you will find out more information about it. So para po sa ating mga kabayan, welcome po sa lahat sa inyo sa ating channel. Ako po si Jamey Iris, sa inyong Talk TV show host. Iniimbitahan ko po kayo na mag-subscribe po sa aking channel nang sa gayon ay araw-araw ay magkakasama tayo. Welcome po sa inyo if this is your first time to visit my channel, and at the same time sa mga subscriber natin. Alamin na po natin, pauwi na ba kayo ng Pilipinas? Fully vaccinated kayo at nais niyong malaman kung ano ba ang arrival guidelines when it comes to pre-departure COVID-19 testing. Yun po yung ifo-focus natin sa araw na ito, kung kinakailangan nyo ba ng pre-departure COVID-19 testing or hindi. So, para sa araw na ito, sagutin din po natin yung ibang katanungan ng ating mga kabayan. Para po sa video ito, we will be discussing the following. What are the new guidelines for the fully vaccinated Filipinos entering the Philippines when it comes to the pre-departure COVID-19 testing? Gayon din po para sa mga fully vaccinated foreign nurse natin, what will be the requirements upon entering the Philippines with or without any booster? Magkaiba ba? Yes, mga kabayan, dahil sa bagong BOQ advisory nagkaroon ng pagkakaiba ngayon para sa fully vaccinated Filipinos at mga fully vaccinated foreign nationals. So talakayin po natin ito. Sa video po nating ito, ating sasagutin at tatalakayin ang mga sagot sa katanungan ninyo, mga kabayan. Mula kay Fisay Cohen, sabi niya, Ma'am Jamey, hindi na po ba kailangan ng swab test? From June Barela, Madam Jamey, kailangan pa po ba magpa-PCR test kahit fully vaccinated without booster requirements po yun sa Pilipinas? Thanks po. From Mary Grace Hisona, Ma'am, please sana masagot. Tama po ba na kapag naka 2 dose na sa vaccine, di na kailangan ng swab test? And then from AR Filcan, Miss Jamey, tama ba yung pagkakaunawa ko sa fully vaccinated category na 2 dose without booster shot or with booster shot, there's no need to have a pre-departure COVID test? Kay Peng Samson, ma'am, sana sagutin niyo po ako. Non-OFW po ako, pauwi na ng Pilipinas, October 27, Japan to Philippines. May 2 dose po ako ng vaccine. Magpapatest pa po pa ako sa Pilipinas. So isa-isahin po natin talakayin, mga kabayan, ano ba yung arrival protocol regarding this one. At babalikan ko yung katanungan nyo in a little while. So para po sa ating IATF resolution, ang sinusunod po natin at this point in time for Filipinos and foreign nationals ay yung inimplement last May 30, 2022. Yan ang IATF Resolution 168. And recently, nitong September lang po, September 12, 2022, nagkaroon ng BOQ advisory, and this will only affect the Filipinos. Filipino fully vaccinated travelers. Hindi apektado ang foreign nationals. So, ibig sabihin, kung kayo ay foreign passport holders, the protocol from the IATF Resolution 168 still remains the same. Ano ba yon? Sige, mamaya talakayin na natin, mga kabayan, isumary para at least ma-recall po natin. So now, mga kabayan, bigyan po muna natin ng linaw sa lahat po ng mga fully vaccinated Filipinos with or without any kumbaga booster dose. Please take note, as per the BOQ advisory, papakita ko rin po sa inyo mamaya sa natin nakuha yung information. Lahat po ng pasahero, okay, with or without booster shot na Filipino, okay, Filipino lang po, shall not be required to present COVID-19 test provided that naka-receive po kayo unang-una ng second dose series or a single dose series na more than 14 days before your departure from your point of origin. Pangalawa, kayo po bilang traveler, you must have And at the same time, present nyo po yung accepted proof of vaccination ng COVID-19 vax po ninyo. Yan po mga kabayan ha. So once again, this is now applicable for fully vaccinated Filipinos with or without any booster. You are not required anymore to present a pre-departure COVID-19 sa mga port of origin ninyo at hindi rin po kayo, basta kompleto po kayo ng requirements, hindi na po kayo papa-quarantine hotel dito sa Pilipinas. Miss Jamey, paano naman ang mga foreign nationals? So ganito, or foreign passport holders, balikbayan ako Miss Jamey, kaya lang wala akong Philippine passport. O by the way mga kabayan ha, yung fully vaccinated Filipinos kasama ang mga balikbayan na dual citizen po dito na may Philippine passport. Isama na po natin sagutin yung tanong ni Sheriff Osman, one of our foreign national subscribers. Sabi niya, for a foreigner, I have one J&J vaccine but no booster. I really do not want the booster. Do I have to do PCR test or I have to go to Cebu for quarantine? Hi, Sheriff. Let me answer your question. So, for fully vaccinated foreigners or foreign passport holders, what will be applicable for you was what was in the IATF 168. So, it means the pre-departure COVID-19 testing will not be applicable only to the following if you're a foreign national age 18 and above and you received a primary series of COVID-19 vaccine and at least you have one booster shot administered any time prior to departure, then you will be exempted from the pre-departure COVID-19 testing. However, if you do not have any booster dose and you're a foreign passport holder, you still have to have the pre-departure COVID-19 testing, either an RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours before your flight, or you may also have the antigen test that you may take within 24 hours before your flight. Now, who else can be exempted from the pre-departure COVID-19 testing? If any foreign nationals aged 12 to 17 who are fully vaccinated and are traveling with fully vaccinated with booster parents, and then foreign national age below 12, regardless of the vaccination status, who are accompanied by their parents and guardians who fall under the item number 1. So it means must be fully vaccinated and have a booster shot. And any children below 3 years old, they are not required to do any pre-departure COVID-19 testing. So with that, I hope, Sharif, that the answer to your question is if you are fully vaccinated but you do not have any booster, you can still definitely visit the Philippines. You will not be quarantined in the hotel. You can just do a 7-day self-monitoring at a residence or where you will be staying, but not in a quarantine hotel. Now, since you do not have any booster, you have to do a pre-departure COVID-19 testing, whether it is an antigen or an RT-PCR test. You can do that. Again, just like what I've said, if it's an antigen test, you can take that within 24 hours before your flight from a certified your rapid antigen test, and you can also take within 48 hours the RT-PCR test. So whichever, you have to do that. So those are the things that you have to take into consideration. For Sharif Osman, the answer to your question is since you are fully vaccinated but without any booster, number 1, you will be required for a pre-departure COVID-19 testing, either an RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours before your flight, or an antigen test taken within 24 hours before your flight by a certified administrator of the rapid antigen test in a laboratory or clinic. Now, upon arrival in the Philippines, as long as you have all the documentation from the vaccination certificate, and of course, you should have been vaccinated more than 14 days from your time of departure, then you can definitely stay in the Philippines without undergoing the 14 days hotel quarantine. You simply have to go to the residence or the hotel that you will be staying, quarantine facility, and then you can just do the 7-day self-monitoring. For any symptoms, please report it to the local government unit in the area where you will be staying. So that's the answer to your question, Sharif, hoping that this actually helped you. Now, let us go back to some of the questions of our fellow Filipinos, mga kabayan. So, Tisay Cohen, Ma'am Jamey, hindi na po ba kailangan ng swab test? Tisay, as long as you're a Philippine passport holder, you won't, and you're fully vaccinated with or without any booster, you won't need the swab test. Same thing with June Barella. If you are a Philippine passport holder and you're fully vaccinated, you don't need to present a pre-departure COVID-19 testing. Same thing with Mary Grace Hisona. So again, everyone, please take note of that. As long as you're a Philippine passport, to Tisay Cohen, June Barella, Mary Grace Hisona, as long as you are all a Philippine passport holder, whether you have a booster or not, you do not need to take any pre-departure COVID-19 testing as per the latest BOQ advisory. And for AR Philcan, AR Philcan, as long as you are a Philippine passport holder, then just like what I've told the other kababayan natin, then hindi mo na kinakailangan ng pre-departure COVID-19 testing. Peng, ganun din ang sagot ko sa iyo. Kung ikaw ay non-OFW, ikaw ba'y Philippine passport holder? Kung ikaw ay Philippine passport holder na non-OFW, then yes, you don't need to present any pre-departure COVID-19 testing kasi Filipino ka. So yan mga kabayan ang sagot sa inyong mga katanungan. But wait, there's more. Bigyan ko kayo ng bonus ha, so that at least you'll have an understanding saan ba natin ito nakuha. Dito natin to nakuha mga kabayan sa quarantine.doh.gov.ph. Just in case po, bakit ko pinapakita ito sa inyo ngayon? Napansin ko po kasi nag-check ako ng ilang mga website ng airlines. So mukhang hindi pa lahat ay updated ang website nila sa bagong advisory ng meron tayo for the all Filipinos na fully vaccinated, hindi na kinakailangan ng pre-departure COVID-19 testing. Or napansin ko din po, if mali ang pagka-interpret ng sino man po na magbasa nito, maiwasan lang po natin na magkaroon kayo ng challenge. So dapat alam nyo yung source din ng ating updated protocol. Sige po. Ito po, katulad na makikita po ninyo, September 12, 2022, advisory from the BOQ for the updated entry, quarantine, and testing requirements for arriving. Again, take note, Filipinos only. Now, sinabi po dito, for the continued guidance of the public, the following entry, testing, and quarantine requirements for Filipinos arriving from abroad shall be implemented at all ports of entry pursuant to IATF Resolution number 168. Para po sa mga fully vaccinated travelers with booster shot and fully vaccinated travelers without booster shot, kung hindi po kayo makapag-comply with the pre-departure COVID-19 RT-PCR test or antigen test, shall not be required to undergo the facility-based quarantine and testing provided that. So bago po tayo pumunta doon sa mga conditions, so dito po kasi medyo hindi po siya super diretso na sinasabi na fully vaccinated travelers with booster or without booster, wala kayong COVID-19 testing for pre-departure. Hindi ganun kasi po yung pagka-state eh. Pero ganun din naman yung meaning. Medyo I hope mas sinimplihan na lang nila po yung the way na fin-raise yung kanilang protocol. Anyway mga kabayan, ang ibig sabihin lang nito is kahit po hindi mag-present ng pre-departure RT-PCR test or antigen test, hindi na rin po i-require ng facility-based quarantine ang lahat ng fully vaccinated travelers with or without booster pagdating sa Pilipinas. In short, hindi na to i-required sa mga Filipino travelers. Basta, mga kabayan, dalawang kondisyon, yung nasabi ko sa inyo kanina, ang nakalagay dito, kailangan naka-receive ka ng pangalawa mo, kumbaga dose in a 2-dose series na nakaraan na ang 14 days or kaya sa 1-dose series na from the time of your departure dapat more than 14 days na ito. Pangalawa, kinakailangan na may proof kayo ng vaccination ninyo mula sa WHO, Vaccert PH, or national certificate or digital certificate mula sa bansa kung saan kayo galing, at other proofs of vaccination na pinapermit ng IATF. Para naman sa unvaccinated, it still remains the same at partially vaccinated individuals na ang inyong vaccination status ay hindi pa rin ma-confirm or validated, kinakailangan nyo pa rin po mag-undergo ng facility-based quarantine until the release ng inyong negative RT-PCR test taken within the 5th day from the date of arrival. So total of 14 days po yan mga kabayan, mga 5 to 6 na araw sa hotel sa mga unvaccinated at the rest kukumpletuhin nyo po sa home quarantine na nang makumpleto nyo po yung 14 days. So that is the source that we have for this new protocol mga kabayan para sa inyong mga Filipinos. Now, the only thing is, updated ba ang mga website ng airline? So meron po akong ipapakita sa inyong 3 website. Unahin na po natin ang Philippine Airlines. Ang Philippine Airlines po, ayan. So makikita po natin kapag chinek natin sa travel requirements, ang example ko po is galing sa Dubai, Manila ang destination, fully vaccinated, Filipino national. So kapag yan po ang nilagay natin, makikita po natin ano po yung required dito, yung proof of vaccination na diniscuss ko kanina. Hindi kailangan ng facility-based quarantine, hindi rin kailangan ng home quarantine. Nire-require lang ng self-monitoring for 7 days. Ayan. And then, kailangan ko magkumpleto ng e-arrival card. Panoorin niyo po yung video ko, mga kabayan, for the tutorial. And then, hindi kailangan ng medical certification, mobile application, passport validity, kailangan valid po yan mga kabayan. At eto po, COVID-19 testing, malinaw na malinaw, inadapt na po ng Philippine Airlines itong rule ng BOQ. Sinasabi po dito, yung passengers with or without booster shots na Filipino shall not be required to present a COVID-19 testing. That, again, yung 2 kondisyon, naka-receive ng second dose at first dose series more than 14 days na prior to the departure from the country of origin. At yung travelers po must possess and present any accepted proof of vaccination. Yan po mga kabayan. Hindi kailangan ng travel insurance, walang return ticket, hindi kailangan ng visa. The only thing, mga kabayan, may isang parte po ang Philippine Airlines sa website nila na baka pag nakita nyo ma-confuse kayo, maaring i-update pa po nila ito para pareho na dun sa first page nila. Nung tiningnan ko po itong arrival guide for fully vaccinated travelers ng Philippine Airlines, so andun po ulit again yung ibang mga information. Maganda naman po ito dahil binigyan tayo, ito inulit yung sinabi nila kanina. Ito po, pinakita kung ano yung mga accepted vaccines. Andyan yung, ayan, Pfizer, BioNTech, AstraZeneca, CoronaVac, Sputnik 5, Gam COVID-Vac, ang Janssen, ang Covaxin, ang Moderna, Sinopharm, at Covovax. Yan, maganda po yan. Now, eto rin po, hindi ko na uulitin mga kabayan, nabanggit na natin to kanina ha, yung mga acceptable proof of vaccination, kanilang nilista din. Dito na po medyo a little bit confusing kasi medyo magkaiba doon sa unang page requirements for Filipinos. So, nakalagay dito, the pre-departure COVID-19 test will not be applicable to the following: Filipino and foreign national 18 and above who have received primary series of COVID-19 vaccine and at least 1 COVID-19 booster shot administered at any time prior for departure. Dapat tinanggal na po yung Filipino dito. Dapat this is good only for foreign nationals kasi ito po yung rule for foreign nationals na kailangan at least may isang booster shot para ma-exempt sa pre-departure COVID-19. Pero ang mga Filipinos po, binabase po natin doon sa BOQ advisory, dapat hindi na po nakalagay dito. So sundin po natin yung isa, mga kabayan ha, doon sa unang page ng PAL. Now, syempre, tumingin na rin po tayo sa ibang website ng ibang airlines. Tingnan po natin ang Etihad. Mula sa Etihad po, ayan. Ito. Travel requirements by destination, entry testing and quarantine protocol, Abu Dhabi to Manila. Ano pong nakalagay dito? Ito po yung napansin ko. So where and when to take a COVID-19 testing? Hindi po sila nationality specified. So dito nakalagay lang, you won't require a test if any of the below applies to you. You are fully vaccinated and have received at least one booster shot. Ayan. So again, kung makikita po natin, dahil hindi naman po nila in-specify at hindi po sila nagtanong kung ang traveler ay anong nationality. So basta generically dinisplay nila ito, kalahati technically tama to kasi for foreign nationals. But again, hindi na po ito applicable sa fully vaccinated Philippine passport holder kasi kahit wala kang booster, exempted ka na sa pre-departure COVID-19 testing. So gusto ko lang po maklarify sa inyo yung mga kabayan ha, or in case biglang hingan kayo doon sa airport of origin ninyo, alam nyo kung saan nyo, ano yung reference na ipapakita ninyo from the BOQ advisory. Itong Emirates naman po, maganda yung kanilang website, updated na po. Kung makikita po natin, ito Emirates. Yan. Travel requirements by destination, type lang natin Philippines. And then sa Philippines po, tingnan natin. Yan. Updated last October 11, 2022. Eto po mga kabayan, sabi dito, present the required pre-departure testing certificate, a negative RT-PCR or antigen test result except for. Ayan po, hindi na sinama yung salitang Filipino, pero ang nilagay lang po dito, foreign national 18 years old and above who have received primary COVID-19 vaccine and at least one booster shot. So, hindi ini-specify yung para sa Filipino, pero at least ang narrow in po dito or focus na kung foreign national, kailangan at least may one booster shot para po ma-exempt sa pre-departure COVID-19, and the rest are the same with us na po. So once again, everyone, looking forward po na nakatulong ang information na binigay natin sa inyo. Kung kayo ay fully vaccinated Filipinos, Philippine passport holders, at hindi ninyo na po kailangan ng pre-departure COVID-19 testing based from the latest BOQ na advisory, at kung kayo ay fully vaccinated foreign passport holders at kayo ay balikbayan or mga foreign national na mahal nyo po sa buhay, you will still need a pre-departure COVID-19 testing if you're fully vaccinated but without any booster dose. But of course, if you have at least one booster dose, then you don't need to present any pre-departure COVID-19 testing if you're a foreign passport holders na fully vaccinated. So muli mga kabayan, ako po si Jamey Iris na nagdadala sa inyo ng latest update at sumasagot sa inyong mga katanungan, aking mga kabayan. At if you find this video helpful and informative, pakiclick naman po yung like, and I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel. Kung may katanungan pa po kayo, drop nyo lang po sa ating comment boxes. Kung hindi po agad ako makasagot, ako po humihingi ng paumanhin, and looking forward na eventually I can answer some of your questions, or panoorin nyo po yung ibang mga videos ko, hoping hindi man po ako agad makasagot sa inyo, either in the comment boxes or sa video, ay makatulong naman po yung ibang kasagutan ko po sa ibang video na similar sa concern ninyo. So with that, have a pleasant flight everyone, at saan man po tayong dako ng mundo, taas noo, tayo po'y mga Filipino. Thank you for watching. Have a safe and pleasant flight. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, mga kabayan.